All right, that's everybody. Doing good? Hang on before I get started. Tony, who just told me to come up here and talk, gave me 15 minutes to talk. Yeah, I know. Any man that talks more than 15 minutes, you're going to be playing Candy Crush. That's foreplay around my house. Let me get to the next level, baby, and it's on. There's my wife. My wife is back there. Everybody say hello to Stacy. She's here. All right, Tony, I got my phone in my pocket. It's set to go off in 15 minutes. It's at my chest. If I think I'm having a heart attack, it's on you. So if I start flailing around, somebody remind me, I got my phone in my pocket. For those of you who don't know me, like the hostess, who had no clue who the hell I was when I got here, my name's Russ. I've been with just about every radio station throughout the Midlands. I'm on the air all over the world now, thanks to internet streaming and porn. Don't knock it. Yay. Anyway, 26th anniversary. A couple of weeks ago marked 26 years of me doing radio. 26 freaking years of getting up way too damn early every morning, but I love it. The only thing about it is when your hobby is your career and your career is your hobby, you got to find some way to kind of let off steam. So Robert and Tony and the crew let me come out here and do this. They get me liquored up a little bit and they hope I don't get naked. So far it's working out well. It is cheaper than therapy. And I can't afford to go to jail, so I'm going to keep my pants on. Because while I may not be the most attractive man in the room, to a horny convict, I'm a damn good-looking woman. The last thing I want to hear later tonight is, you got a pretty mouth, boy. I know. I did have a woman tell me that once. Actually, it was a drag queen, but it was close. So, how about the weather? Everybody recover? You got your lights back on? You got to hit your butt with a wash rag? You feel better about yourself? Isn't it amazing how you take something like a shower for granted until you can't wash your nasty ass? You feel so bad. She wants to cuddle up with you, then she's like, baby, we need to conserve energy. Let's get warm. Back the hell off. Ain't no loving going on there. So we start off, a couple of weeks ago, we had a storm named Leon. That didn't scare us enough. Atlanta wasn't paying attention until the very last minute. Did everybody see what happened to Atlanta? Yeah. Here's a clue. If you've never been to Atlanta, traffic in Atlanta sucks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is never good. But at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, when 1.2 million people say, fuck it, we're going home, it's real bad. So the wife and the family, we went the week after just to see what was left over. We didn't get enough of ice. Hey, turn your phone off, or let me take it off. We didn't get enough of the ice, so what we ended up doing was going to Stone Mountain where they make snow. Here's the thing. If you're a guy my size, climbing in an inner tube on the top of a mountain, planning to ride it to the bottom with your family is a dumbass idea. My daughter, who is one step away from being a rocket scientist, figured out real soon, if you put daddy's fat ass in the front of this thing, we hit terminal velocity halfway down. My hat flew off 2 feet off the ramp. This kid goes, I got it! This little boy is running up that hill. Jesus. He comes back down and goes, listen, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put that thing in my britches next time, and if it flies out, I'll go back and get it. It's like, thank you, Lord. So we come back, and then they tell us they got another storm coming. Everybody remember the name of that storm? Pax. P-A-X. Did that scare you? Pax. 2 weeks before you got Leon. It's hard to be afraid of Leon. Then after that, Pax is coming. Here comes Pax. That doesn't scare us. Here's how you deal with people in the South. You got to tell us something that's going to scare us. How many people here are old enough to remember Hurricane Hugo? I was on the radio then. I got that first weather report to go, Hugo's coming. I think I crapped myself. Hugo scared me. And I'm going to tell you why. We do have a couple of folks here. Our headliner, Cal, is from Massachusetts, so they make fun of us down here when it comes to snow and stuff like that. We don't do winter weather in the South. We talk about it. Some of y'all dumbasses hope for it. And I hope you're happy. But we don't really want it to happen. I'm going to tell you why. In the South, this is what ice is for. Sweet tea. Long Island iced tea. And Pabst Blue Ribbon in a cooler. We don't do winter. We don't. Here's the deal about living in the South. For those of you who are transplants, if you've got a mama, a daddy who lives up north, I want you to call tonight and say, Russ came on stage and he preached the truth about weather and Southerners. Here is the truth. We will laugh in the face of a hurricane. We will dance naked in a tornado. We will roll around in a mudslide like it's a day at the spa. We will piss on an electric fence in a thunderstorm. We will pour lemon juice on a cut that we make while we're doing paper, and we don't give a damn. We just don't do ice. Up to that point, we were fine. I got to tell y'all, I didn't go to sleep from Tuesday night of last week until what, sweetie? Like Saturday? I'm a bitch when I don't sleep. I got to tell you that right now. You got a close to 300-pound man who is not sleeping well, and then somebody's going, I hope it's going to snow. I hope you freaking die. If I see you broke down, I'm pushing your shit in the ditch. Hope you got a catch-up packet, because I ain't helping you. My little F-150 gonna drive on by and go, hey, how you enjoying the weather? Pax. How many people celebrated Valentine's Day? A couple of them? When the women go, woo, you know that's they got something they wanted. The men are going, damn. Does anybody know? I know one person in here, without asking for sure, I know one person in here that knows the history of Valentine, St. Valentine. That's my buddy over here who's a biblical scholar because he calls me out on stuff all the time. Basically, he just tells me I'm going to hell with gasoline drawers. Whenever he needs the heathen point of view, he calls me and says, hey bro, let's talk. I need somebody to piss me off. That's me. St. Valentine, for those of you who don't know, was a Roman priest. Do you know that? In 269 AD, Emperor Claudius got pissed off at St. Valentine because St. Valentine believed in Christian marriage as one of his big platforms. Claudius got kind of tweaked because Claudius had this idea that his soldiers should be single and horny. That means they're going to fight. Actually, if Claudius was a smart man, he would have known a married man with blue balls is pissed up enough to take on a whole country by himself. Easy. Send the battalion of us over there. Shit's done, man. Done. That's like getting a crackhead telling him, say, you know what? We'd have found Gaddafi. We'd have found all these other cats in 5 minutes. You go over the hill and go, look, I got a good idea here. Gaddafi's got a crack rocket in his pocket. 5 minutes later, Gaddafi's dead. That's all there is to it. Do you something you don't know what I'm talking about? Now here's the deal. Emperor Claudius decided he was going to persecute the church because he wanted to have horny soldiers to go fight real hard. So, he decided he was going to execute Valentine. This man got a 3-stage execution. Stoning, beating, and beheading. St. Valentine believed in marriage. Wonderful, wonderful Christian man. Stood up and died for his cause. You know how we celebrate? We buy chocolate and flowers and hope we're going to get laid. That's how we do stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how my time's going. Tony, am I getting close? I'm just kind of up here snowballing. I still got some time. Damn, last year he said, hurry. Last week he said, get the hell off the stage. So we made it through those storms. What I do want to clarify with you too, we talked about how we don't deal with storms well. And in my opinion, we had 2 bad storms, 2 earthquakes, which scared the hell out of everybody. They thought the world was ending. Pat Robertson said Jesus is coming back to Holly Hill and all kinds of stuff like that. I always love Pat. Anytime something happens, tune into the 700 Club, see what Pat's saying, because that shit is really funny. Yeah, buddy. Jesus is on I-26. He's looking for exit 145A. The time is nigh. He's going to stop off at Chick-fil-A first. Once he eats more chicken, shit's on. Yeah, so it's here in the South. I would like to share with you, I've created this wonderful thing. Similar to our Homeland Security's stages. You know, we got that, you know, you got the orange, code purple, code fuchsia, you know, those kind of things. Here in the South, we have two that worked for years. That's all we needed. Now we've got a third level of threat. The first level of threat, everybody, and this gentleman right here, if he doesn't agree with me, I'm going home early. Here's threat level number one. Somebody saw a snowflake.
Save the children! Oh, sweet Lord, save the children! You gotta get Caballo, you gotta get bread and milk. Bread and milk. And get to white bread. We ain't got time for that healthy shit. We might die.
Threat level one. Threat level two. It starts sleeping. We see flakes, 3 or 4. World War Z at Walmart. You think I'm joking? Go to Walmart. Spam, Pop-Tarts, and toilet paper. Damn right. Spam top. Yeah, well, if you eat enough Spam Pop-Tarts, you ain't gonna take a crap anyway, so don't worry, you're gonna waste time. That will stove you up like a block of cheese. And anybody from down here knows what stove up means. If you don't, have somebody explain it to you. Now, thanks to the internet, satellites, dish network sitting out next to that car up on blocks in the yard, we have threat level 3. Jim Cantore. You hear how the ladies reacted when I said his name? Jim Cantore. You come home during bad weather and your wife's watching the Weather Channel, it ain't because she's concerned with the front. Here's why we got to threat level number 3, courtesy of Jim Cantore. If Jim shows up, that means shit just got real. Jim showed up in South Carolina twice. Men are going, what the hell? It hadn't even started raining yet. Women are going, Jim Cantore's in Charleston. Now he's in Columbia. Naughty women. Jim Cantore did us one favor when he stopped in Charleston. Yep, he smacked that frat boy in the gonads. How many people saw that on TV? That was the best moment in network television ever. Jim Cantore's going, it's really cold. It looks like it's going to freeze. And let me knock his jingle balls off. Jim never broke character, which is a great thing, and it's hard to do. I mean, this cat comes running in from the side, Jim goes, boom! So much for family tree for you, buddy. Your tree ain't got no branches. I think I am about out of time. I see back here, Cal Verducci's going to come up, Tony's going to come up here in just a second. You ready, Tony? Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for letting me waste a little bit of your time. Please tip your waiters and waitresses. Make this man feel welcome to our hometown. He's a pretty cool cat. I've been talking to him for a while now. I got a bottle of scotch with my name on it. Bless you.